Even though Unity forms are stored in ONBASE, forms can be completed outside of ONBASE. We can share this form to an external website, which can be filled out by people who may or may not have an ONBASE account. This is a great option for patients, students, or customers. To create the Unity form URL, click Share Form. In order to share forms, you need to have the web server installed, but it does not require a web server license. You can select Use Encrypted Connection to share the form over a TSL encrypted HTTPS connection. Keep in mind this requires the web server to have a valid TSL certificate. For the server field, you'll want to enter the host name and virtual directory associated with the web server. In the data source field, enter the name of the data source where these Unity forms will be stored in ONBASE. You have two security options here. Do you want end users to log in to access this form, or should this be a public form that requires no login? To make this a public form, check Fixed Credentials. We still need to apply an account that will automatically log in to store the completed forms in ONBASE. Target URL provides the option to redirect the user to another page after submitting the form. I'm going to leave this blank. When accessing the form, it can appear on its own web page or be embedded in an existing web page. If you choose to embed the form, you can specify the size of the form. I'm going to have this form open up on a separate page, so I'll leave this unchecked. As a shortcut, you can click the Copy to Clipboard button to copy the URL. I'm going to paste this in my web browser to test it out. You can use any of the major web browsers to access a Unity form: Internet Explorer, Edge, Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. I now have my Unity form accessible outside of ONBASE. Once you generate this link, I would recommend saving it in a file as it is not saved in the Unity Form Designer. You may be wondering, as users are filling out these forms outside of ONBASE, how are the licenses being consumed? The license will be consumed when the form is saved or submitted to the ONBASE repository. Concurrent licenses will be held after the form is submitted until the normal timeout occurs. Named licenses will be consumed and released immediately after form submission.